Hello, my name is Jim DeMeo, and this is A Course in Miracles. Throughout the Course, there are many references to forgiveness. He uses that word because he's looking to try and change what we think forgiveness is. Our idea commonly of forgiveness is inadequate. Our idea is pardon. And then we complain that we can't forget. So we hear people say, I forgive, but I can't forget. Well, you know what? It has nothing to do with forgiveness. It does have to do with pardon and sometimes an unresolved resentment as well. What does he mean by forgiveness? What does the Course in Miracles mean by forgiveness? Indeed, it is a process. For those that are interested in the word or interested in forgiveness, you probably already know that it is a process, but it's a process of what? Well, it is simply a process of letting your higher self, which he calls the Holy Spirit, the part of mind that knows who we are as the Son of God, but also knows how we're afraid. So forgiveness allows that higher mind, the Holy Spirit, to show us really, instead of what we think, that's the big part, letting go of what we think. That's the hard part. That's why it's a process. It's not a process for the Holy Spirit to tell us. It's a process for us to let the Holy Spirit tell us what's really going on. So often when we do forgiveness and we listen, we become very aware of the other person's fear. And we find it very hard to hold a resentment with that other person. And we may actually find a way, if it's appropriate, to help that other person not be so afraid. You'll notice that if you're getting angry, it's really your fear that you have to deal with. Your fear of changing something in your life. So, indeed, we value forgiveness. We value the voice for God within us. We value that we are the Son of God. We value that we are one in the mind of God. We value that we can think with God. And today's lesson, 333, forgiveness ends the dream of conflict here. Well, of course. Conflict must be resolved. It cannot be evaded, set aside, denied, disguised, seen somewhere else, called by another name, or hidden by deceit of any kind, if it would be escaped. It must be seen exactly as it is, where it is thought to be, in the reality which has been given it, and with the purpose that the mind accorded it. For only then are its defenses lifted, and the truth can shine upon it as it disappears. We let go of what we think. That's why it disappears. It's replaced by what the truth is. And his prayer, Father, forgiveness is the light you choose to shine away all conflict and all doubt, and light the way for our return to you. No light but this can end our evil dream. No light but this can save the world. For this alone will never fail in anything, being your gift to your beloved Son. The light is the higher self, shining away our fears of looking at what's really going on, letting go of our judgments. Help me, as I am willing to help you. Forgive.